It's April. You know what that means. It's time for Cap's Recap, a monthly channel update series. And oh man, like I'm recording this right after the Switch 2 Direct. Damn. Like this might be the greatest launch window a new console has ever had. I mean, we'll have to wait to see how the sales go, but good lord, like launching with a day one new Mario Kart, a whole bunch of third party stuff has been announced, and this is like major third party stuff. Freaking Elden Ring, being able to take Elden Ring on the go. Like a bunch of remakes, definitive editions, GameCube integration for the online thing, which now I might actually upgrade my Switch Online subscription for that. Like this, it's real. It's real out here, and it's coming out in June. Oh yes, but you know those just my quick Switch 2 thoughts. Like, I don't know. I'm also excited for the new Donkey Kong game. I've been wanting a new 3D Donkey Kong. I genuinely like Donkey Kong 64. It hasn't aged the best out of all the 3D platformers I've ever played, but I still have nostalgia for it. So having a new 3D Donkey Kong has me excited. That new Mario Kart looks really good. We're getting a new Kirby game. FromSoft is making, not quite Bloodborne 2, but that's looking good. I mentioned the new Kirby Air Ride. Like it's, oh man, like it's, oh boy, oh boy. There was also a few other things announced that are going to tie into things related to the channel. So more on that in a bit. As far as the ongoing things are concerned, yeah, like I tried last month to do well with upload schedules, but like just me burning out one week and then the very next week getting really sick, I just kind of fell by the wayside with a lot of that. I was able to get ahead in recording Grand Theft Auto 3 and finishing up Jak and Daxter. I'm just spreading out the remaining Jak and Daxter videos throughout this week. But yeah, like Jak and Daxter ending this week. Grand Theft Auto 3 making progress. That will continue to go smoothly until I get stuck on certain missions and side missions that I'm kind of dreading. GTA 3 is a hard game, yo. It's hard. It's hard. But yeah. Jak and Daxter is continuing or ending this week. Next week will be the start of the next Patron's Choice game. There's a thunderstorm happening right now. Don't worry about it. And yeah, Grand Theft Auto 3 should be done by the end of April. Little King's Story will also continue to be uploaded throughout this month, hopefully ending by the end of April. I don't know. I kind of have a love-hate relationship with that game. When I'm exploring, it's a lot of fun. When I'm dealing with bosses, it can get a little frustrating. Some less so than others, but that King Duvrak fight did not leave me in the best of like mindsets with that game. I was not feeling it after that fight, but yeah, like the exploration and just standard enemy combat in that game, I like it. I genuinely do. But yeah, I don't know. Plus the fact that like Yvonne the frog just keeps showing up constantly, that's scary. I know none of this makes sense to anyone who might not be watching that LP, but yeah, like I'll try my best to continue it. I don't want to give up on it because like I said, I really do genuinely like the exploration in it, but some of these boss fights, man, like that's when some of the little constraints and little like annoyances with the game begin to show up. Like just how precise some of the aiming is with your units, and I don't know. But yeah, I'll try my best to continue that along this month. I know I need to get back to KOTOR, and now that I'm recording more things that take up less space, like Grand Theft Auto and Little King's story, I will now have more space to have my KOTOR recordings. Don't know if that'll be wrapping up this month, but I will be getting back to that. And as for some unfinished things, I need to get back to Xenoblade. I don't know why I've just been putting that off. This is more so from not because things were getting too difficult or anything, but I guess more so from I don't want it to end mindset. Like that, it's so good, and I like the story, and I like exploring the world, but I don't want it to end. But I'm in the home stretch. We're near the end of the game, of the side stuff, so I'm just gonna have to do it. Plus, the sooner I finish it, the sooner then I'll be able to get to Xenoblade X and 2 and 3. I'm really excited to try out the Xenoblade X remake. I'm so excited. And like to LP Xenoblade 2, I'm looking forward to that, and I want to save Xenoblade 3, like playing it blind for the channel. So yeah, I'm just gonna have to get through it. Regarding some other unfinished things, hopefully I will get back to Magical Star Sign and Zelda Majora's Mask. Bravely Default, though, is... I don't know what I want to do. I say that because I was making preparations to start recording more of it. Like, I charged up my 3DS with the capture board, and like I was getting ready. I was preparing. I was mapping out how I'm going to start handling the next few parts, because without getting into spoilers, the gameplay structure of Bravely Default really changes when you get to the halfway point. And then they wanted to go ahead and announce that, oh yeah, by the way, we're remaking Bravely Default for Switch 2. It's going to be HD. It's going to have a whole bunch of other little improvements and new things and mini games and... oh boy. So I don't know if I want to, say, give it the Live Alive approach, where I finish up the game on the original version and then I'll stream the new version, or if I should just start over from the beginning when it comes out. Oh, I was about to say, like, cause I'm not too far into the game. I mean, yeah, I'm nearing the halfway point, but it's like, oh no, I'm like 43 videos into the LP. Yeah, maybe I don't want to start over. Yeah, okay, maybe I will just stick with the Live Alive thing, i.e. just finish up Bravely Default on 3DS, and then stream the remake, remaster, whatever it is, definitive edition. That should be fun. As for upcoming things, once again, this goes back to the Switch 2 Direct with this first game, and that I was planning to do Yakuza 0. And then they wanted to go ahead and announce that they're doing a Director's Edition for the Switch too. And I was thinking, oh, okay, it's not going to be anything major. It's just going to be like, they're just giving it a special name for its Switch 2 launch. No, it's going to have its own unique content. It's going to have new cutscenes and a whole bunch of new things added. And yeah, it's pretty much a definitive edition. So glad I waited to start recording that, because genuinely I was planning to start it up last weekend. Seriously, I had the game pulled out and everything, but I just caught the Grand Theft Auto 3 bug, so I just recorded a lot of that. So Yakuza is definitely going to wait for the definitive edition, or director's edition, to come out. But in the meanwhile, regarding other upcoming things, once Jack and Daxter is over, starting next week, I will begin playing... Ooh, Half-Life. I've never actually played Half-Life. Yeah, I know, I'm a fake gamer. I have played Half-Life 2. Didn't beat it, though. I'm pretty far in it. I know I got the gravity gun, but details. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And as for after Grand Theft Auto 3, I haven't fully decided yet, but I'm kind of leaning towards Donkey Kong Country Returns HD. Get myself in the Donkey Kong mood. But it's also been a while since I did an Ace Attorney game, and, I really do want to try out Ace Attorney Investigations 2. I don't know, we'll see how I'm feeling when we near the end of GTA 3. It's going to either be Donkey Kong Country Returns or Ace Attorney Investigations 2. And once again, once Xenoblade is over, that's when I'll bring back Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, and we'll wrap up the... I say wrap up, we'll do the Cell Saga. And then maybe there'll be another little break after that, and then I get into the Boo Saga, but I don't know what game I'll play, like, in a little break then, but we'll see. Oh yeah, and also there's like freaking... Yeah, because I know there's Super, or Dragon Ball Super DLC for it, and I think they announced like some Daima DLC coming too, so hey, props to them for just really like adding on to that game. Like, just, you normally don't see that too often for RPGs, where they'll just keep getting expansions and DLC over the years. I do like that. I like that a lot. Maybe that could have been what Square Enix did for Final Fantasy 13 instead of releasing 13-2 and then Lightning Returns. But then again, those weren't really expansions. They were just, like brand new games. But alright, I'm rambling now. But yeah, that about covers the main channel stuff. Secondary channel, I've still been sitting on that Pikmin boss tier list I made. 90% of the editing is done. It's ready to go. I could upload it as is, but I want to include footage of each boss in the video. So yeah, I'll be working on that bit by bit. I want this to be a good video, even if not a lot of people watch it. I want to get back to doing really good editing jobs and not trying to like crunch all the editing into like one day. So yeah, that'll be out when it's out. Likewise, I do have to upload all of these like old stream archives that I have to my stream archive channel, as well as just figure out how I'm going to like handle stream archives going forward. I know I had already asked for opinions on that before, but you know, I'm wishy-washy like that, and I always second guess everything, but yeah, we'll see what happens. Speaking of streams, I'll get back to actually scheduling regular streams, namely the Yu-Gi-Oh! Early Years collection. I'll probably be sticking to the more story-based games on stream, because some of the other, like, your basic dueling games, while it is fun to go back to those, they are a bit on the grindy side. With things like, beat every duelist at this tier 5 times each to unlock the next tier of duelists, etc., etc. I don't know, maybe I'll occasionally throw in some of those throughout the streams, but yeah, I'm going to prioritize the story-based games like Sacred Cards, Rechef of Destruction, etc., etc. Going to do some more Stardew Valley at some point. And I really like doing these miscellaneous streams where I'm doing like GeoGuessr, Food Guesser, Sporkle quizzes, and maybe some gameplay thrown in. Which I know is not like a novel concept, but and I've just been so rigid in how I've done streams before, and how like certain influencers will say like, well, no, you need to have your streams focus on like this throughout the entirety of it. And it's like, nah. Like, even a lot of the streamers I watch, they just do their own thing. Like, they'll have a loose schedule for the day, but then it'll just be like, yeah, you know, for this time we're going to talk about this, or we're going to watch like some YouTube videos and discuss it, and then we're going to play something. So yeah, that's just like my own little mindset I need to break. But we'll see how things go, because at the end of the day, a lot of this is still going to depend on how work will leave me, because we're 1 month away from our new website launch, and things are going to be ramping up even more. And because I don't try to record in the dead of night anymore, a lot of that time is just devoted to me like decompressing, playing something for myself. I finally got back to playing the Lego games. God, I miss playing those. They're so much fun. Maybe I'll start throwing some of those on stream too. So yeah, you know, I'll once again try to do my best to keep up with upload and stream schedules, but no promises because of this month. But I'm just excited that May is on the horizon. And yeah, I'm not naive enough to think that like the moment the new site launches, everything will immediately go back to being like just completely manageable, not having to worry about anything at all. But at least the hard part will be over, and I'll be able to schedule a 2-week vacation. Oh boy. But yep, that's all I got. Yeah, just summing up, very excited for the Switch 2. Very, very excited. Also very excited for the Yakuza Director's Cut and the Bravely Default remaster. They're going to be good. Jak and Daxter will finish up this week. Half-Life will start up next week. And GTA Little King Story and KOTOR will just continue to be uploaded throughout this month. But alrighty, everybody. I am done. See you all later. Goodbye. Oh, and one final thing, link in the description down below if you want to like pledge to Patreon or become a YouTube member. All that support is greatly appreciated, but not required in any way, shape, or form. These KOTOR, Little King Story, Half-Life, and Jak and Daxter LPs are all Patron's Choice, or Patron/member choice LPs. I'm going to try to schedule a game night for sometime this month. You don't have to be a member or a patron to participate in game nights. They just get guaranteed first access to any lobbies or rooms that are set up. But yeah, the game nights are always open to everyone. And this isn't necessarily membership or patron related, but my Discord will be having a quote movie night unquote this weekend, where we're just going to be watching like stupid infomercials and commercials and stuff, just, you know, having fun, laughing at them, whatnot. But alrighty then, goodbye.
I'm running things.